Hey everybody, so last night, oh my goodness, you won't even believe this. I am sitting down at my computer, it's 4th of July, it's 10 p.m., we're at home, and all of a sudden, I hear water falling. I just feel falling water, like what in the world? Like it sounds like buckets are being poured out from the ceiling. And guess what? They basically were. Water was gushing through my entryway light fixture. We go upstairs, we're like, what is going on? One of my kids is down there right now. He put a water balloon on the the faucet of the bathroom, my daughter's bathroom upstairs, turned on the water and just left it on. I don't even know how long he left it on. There was some water on the floor, but it just backed up and the pipes burst and it was everywhere. I was so stressed out, and so you know what? I stress ate. I ate all the carbs. Now they were cleaner carbs, like can't handle the junk, but I ate all the carbs. And I like eat no carbs on a normal basis. I don't even eat fruit because I get a reaction, but I ate all the carbs last night. And you know what? I woke up leaner. I woke up with a 6-pack. All my bloat flushed out. What in the world? Well, this is basically because I have been on this journey, this nutrition and fitness learning journey, learning my body, consistency. For 3 years, I knew this was the effect of carb cycling, okay? So basically, I'm gonna give you a real quick intro. My son is being naughty right there. A real quick intro to carb cycling, and this is something I'm going to teach you if you're in the Busy Girls Boot Camp in phase 4, okay? So a recap, phase 1 is for beginners, those who don't like working out, don't like nutrition, but really, really, really want to make it part of their lifestyle. I teach you slowly how to do that. Phase 2 is creating a baseline for your fitness and nutrition, making it an everyday thing altogether. Phase 3, where I'm going to take you into Shift Shop. We're going to slowly lower carbs by slowly upping your workout amount. And then phase 4, we're going to get into things after you've graduated from Shift Shop. We're going to go through things like carb cycling, intermittent fasting, food allergies, and what you can do to how you identify like constipation, I mean just all types of things, how much water, how to get rid of bloat, lots and lots of little tiny tweaks for those who already have a baseline, have already experimented a little bit with cutting carbs and that kind of stuff to see how their body reacts to changes. I'm going to take you through all neat kind of things, and so just a little preview. First of all, get you excited about phase 3 Shift Shop and excited about pushing forward to phase 4 if this sounds like your type of thing, if you think you may need it. So carb cycling is basically the phenomenon, the idea, the practice that you eat on a normal basis. You can eat cycle back and forth between a higher fat and protein meal plan diet and then a lower fat and protein, so higher fat and protein, lower carb, real low carb, and carbohydrates come from vegetables, they come from fruits, they even come, there's some in almond butter, but really, I mean, the highest content, why we call them carbs, is from starchy ones, like sweet potato. Say, can you not do that? It's loud. Sweet potatoes, quinoa, rice, bread, pasta, all that kind of thing. So it's either going to be higher protein and fats, really low carbohydrates, or if you want a carb cycle, it's going to be lower fat, moderate protein, and higher carbohydrates. And when you kind of bounce between those two, what happens is that your body will, when it gets to the carbohydrates, it kind of will whoosh. It will help the bloat release. It will kind of mix up your metabolism because your body's like, wait, am I supposed to burn carbohydrates for energy or am I supposed to burn fat for energy? And so what I found works best for my body is having pretty darn low carbohydrates all throughout the week, and then about once a week having a carb refeed or carb cycling to where it's a higher amount of carbs but then lower fat that day, and that really just kind of mixes up my body, and it kind of woo. Now you want to make sure that you have a baseline and you've really worked at this, because otherwise you could say you're carb cycling, you could say you're doing a carb refeed, and really it's just going to put you into a binge, or it's going to put you into a getting back addicted to carbohydrates, and we don't want that. We don't want that, and that's why this is for phase 4. But I wanted to just kind of give you a little preview of how cool our bodies are, how scientific they can be. But remember, just like a scientific experiment, we need a baseline, we need controls, so then we can add the variables in. So phase 4, phase 3 a little bit, and then phase 4 we add some variables, and I'm really excited about that. But all this to say, you're in phase 2 right now. You need to keep going. You need to keep going. Don't trick around, or anything like that. You need to keep going, so you tell your body, this is my baseline. This is my baseline, okay? Do it. Please keep on. I know that we're like weeks and weeks into phase 2, and it's probably getting boring doing all this healthy stuff, but it's so worth it. There's so much more out there for you, and so much more potential for your body, for your energy, for your mind, everything like that. All right, I love you, Busy Girl Babes. I love you, I love you, love you. For those of you that are watching this on YouTube that aren't part of the Busy Girls Boot Camp, you've got a little preview of what it is. I send out daily emails to all my Busy Girl Boot Camp members. If you're interested in being part, I will just put a link to let you know more about it. All right.